can raise your voice. Sing, sing, sing with me. Down and down into the deep. Who knows what we'll find beneath? Diamonds, rubies, gold and more, hidden in the mountain store.
G'day everyone, it's Mav here again, and I'm out doing another detecting session. This time I'm going to be looking for some spendables, so a bit of coin shooting for some modern coins. The reason being, I'm going to be supporting my son who's doing the world's greatest shave. Now he's got a great set of locks with different colours and things like that, so that's going to be a great effort on his behalf to shave all that off for the world's greatest shave. So I'm going to give him a hand and help him out by donating any of the coins that I find over the next 6 weeks to his fundraising effort. Now, I've got some beautiful parklands here just on the outskirts of a little town. There's a shopping centre just over there. There's some footpaths and things like that behind me as well that circle around the block. A couple of schools nearby. So I'm thinking there's got to be a bit of traffic here. A lot of the spendables are drying up around the place at the moment, but we'll see how we go. We've got some showers predicted today as well, so I might get a little bit wet. But anyway, let's get started and see how we go. Alright, so to kick things off, I'm just going to hit this bit of a park area here first. Now, that's a railway line just there, and it's playing havoc on my detector at the moment. Don't know if you can hear that. Let's just turn the sound up a bit. So you can hear that going off. I haven't had too much trouble when I'm detecting near the railway line, but for some reason it's really bad here, so I'm going to do a bit of a ground balance first. And I'm going to do some noise cancel as well. I'll just point it over there towards the railway line. Sweet. Oh, that's better. Alrighty, so got a beautiful little bit of park here, so yeah, we might just see if we've got any coins here. I've got the 11-inch on today. I've taken the little 6-inch off because I want to cover a bit more ground today. If I do find that I come across some old coins, because this is an old area, I might put it back on to see if we can scope out a few of those little threepences and things like that. But anyway, the main aim today is just for some spendables that aren't too deep down, so they should be pretty close to the surface. So this will do for today, I think. Anyway, let's get into it. And another thing I just noticed as well is that I'm still on beach mode, so I'll bring that back to park 2. Excellent. Alright, let's continue on. Okay, here's our first target that we're going to look at. 19 and 21, mostly 2021. Could be a bottle top, but could also be a $2 or $1 coin. So we'll have a look at that. Just about here. Still in the hole. What is that? Okay, so it was a bit of junk. Just a really old mashed up bottle top. Yep, that's all it was. Alright, well, we'll pick that up and take it with us. Let's move on. Okay, right next to that last bottle top target, we've got another one. 19 up to 22. So you've got to have a look at that. This buffalo grass is pretty tough. It's got really deep roots too. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, I can see a round imprint just there. Right there, so I'm hoping that's a coin. We're still in a hole, so let's have a look. There it is. Cool. There's our first spendable for the day. So second target in. And we've got ourselves a $2 coin. So there you go. That'll go towards my son's fundraising campaign. Straight off the mark. Cool. Alright, still within a metre of the last target. I'm getting a 17. And normally I wouldn't dig that. Except in this case it could very well be a 50-cent piece. So every little bit counts. So let's have a look just there. Roll him over. What does a 17 bring us in this location? Still in the hole. Just turn it down a little bit so we can focus in on that target. Feel something over on the side there, might be junky. Oh no, there we go, I can see it. See that? That is the unmistakable shape of a 50-cent piece, albeit quite dirty. It's almost turning brown like a copper. But if you give it a quick rub, you can see the coat of arms coming through and the definite 50 there. 50 cents. There you go. So that was a 17. I'll put that in the pocket, add that to the tally. And I've literally taken one step and I've got another target here. 20, 21, bit of a 19 in there. Right there, sitting on 22. So I'm hoping that's a coin and not a bottle top, but you can't be certain because those little suckers trick you every time, don't they? And you don't know unless you have a look. Wow, what have we got in there? Alright, let's have a look. So it's still in the hole. My sensitivity is still down, so that's picking up something just there. So I'm hoping that's something small. Unfortunately, it could still be a bottle top. Oh, but in our case, we are in luck. Can you see that? There we go, just popping out. We've got ourselves another $2. Cool, we're on our way. What's that? $4.50 just in a few targets. Cool. Alright, in the pouch and add it to the tally. Alrighty, this time we've got a 28.29. very, very high tone. It's 3 to 4 down. Now I did say this is an old area, so I wouldn't be surprised this is an old coin. Don't think it's going to be a 2-cent piece, or it's just going to be a bit of junk. Let's just pinpoint that. Yeah, relatively small. Curious. Let's have a look at that one. I'll have to go and get my little spade, I think, just in case. I find the spade, although this has a smaller surface area and you think it's only going to have a small plug, the spade actually digs a nice neat plug, and when you put it back in you can hardly tell that you were there. Even though you're trying your best with these little ones, you can still tell that you've dug there, and you tend to spread a little bit of dirt. I mean, I've got my mat here, so I probably should just try to use that and put the dirt on it, just so we don't leave a visible sign that we're here. Okay, so we've got something here. What have we got? My word, what is that? Whoa, it's certainly been chopped about a bit. What is that? It feels too light to be a coin. I was getting excited. I thought it might have been a shilling, but I don't think that's an actual coin at all. What is that? Sorry about the wind, guys. Just turn away from the wind a bit. Yeah, look, I'll have to investigate. It could be a dog tag or something like that. I can't see any little holes in it or anything, but it's just a disc of some sort. It's probably aluminium, which is why it rang up so high, and it's very light, so it's not a shilling or anything like that. I was getting a little bit excited there, thinking it might have been an old coin, but it's not. Alright, I'll clean that up later and we can see what it actually is, but for the time being, let's move on and concentrate on our task for today. So there, that's what I was talking about. I use my little hori, but you inevitably still spread a little bit of dirt, and you can tell that there's something disturbed there. But that's fairly neat, isn't it? So anyway, it's not too bad. All right, let's move on. Okay, so this was a 16. It double tapped. It said it was 1 down, so I thought I'd dig that because there's a better chance that that's actually going to be a 20-cent piece, especially with that double tapping. And just move a bit of this dirt away, and yep, we can see that that was in fact a 20-cent piece this time. It's a special one. There's some soldiers on that one, so it's probably one of the returned soldiers special editions of the 20-cent piece. There you go. So maybe I'll only dig up the double tappers when they're 16. I think they're close to the surface and might be a coin drop. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, this was another double tapping. Let's wait for the noisy car. Okay, so this was another double tap. So did it, you know, when you go over it. Shallow target. It was 18. So I didn't really think it was going to be something that I was looking for, but I thought I'd dig it anyway. And there we have a little cone smoking implement. So there you go. You got to find one of those every time you go out, don't you? Alright, let's move on. Okay, we've got a very strong shallow 20, 21 just here. Whoa, take that away from the fence. And you'll have to excuse the sound. We've got a great big diesel train coming past. Where are you? Just there. Chugga 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 chugga. bit of rubbish. Okay, just a bit of rubbish with the tab still attached. Little can lid, obviously. Alright, let's move on. That's not what we want. Okay, this was another relatively shallow 17. So it could very well be a pull tab, but it could also be a 50-cent piece, so we'll just check. And there we go. Okay, so this time we're lucky. This time it was in fact a 50-cent piece. So another 50. Well, so it does pay to dig those shallower 17s, especially when they're almost double tapping, almost going doot 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 doot. So I'll dig those any day, just because it's a bigger coin sounding target ID or signal. Gives off a nice tone. So there you go, another 50 cents. Okay, we've got a nice 21.22 just there. It is 3 down though. Right there. Let's have a look-see at that one. Excuse my shadow, my fat head there. Maybe I can turn around. How's that? That's a little bit better. I think I was just there somewhere. I'll put the pinpointer in anyway. We'll see. Yep, we're in that area. Just in there. Okay, what have we got? Oh, I can see a coin imprint just there. Bit of dirt just flipped over. Where's the coin though? It's still in the hole. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Okay, here it is. Coming out. Geez, these coins are dirty here. Okay. This time we've got a dollar coin. $1 with the kangaroos on it. There you go. Cool. Okay, this time I've got an 11. I'm only showing you because it's double tapping. It's going bit it up, bit it up, bit it up, bit it up. One down, so it's a shallow. Could be like a 5-cent piece or something like that. Otherwise it's a piece of junk just close to the surface. But I'm curious, so I'll just have a look. Just to make sure we're still on the ball with our target IDs and our tones. It's just there. What is it? Yep, it's a piece of junk. Oh, it's gold. No. It's a chocolate coin with both sides of the foil still intact, so the chocolate's obviously melted away or got eaten away in between, and it was a 20-cent gold chocolate coin at some point. There you go. I was close. It was a little bit in between money and junk. Alrighty, let's move on. Okay, I've got another one of these high tones, 2728. Isolated to a fairly small area there. So any other day, if I was chasing old coins, pre-decimals, I'd dig that. We're up to 2930, just there. What's that? 3 down. Look, again, out of curiosity, I'm just going to give that a dig. Will it be another aluminium disc like we found before? Who knows? It could be lucky and have an old coin. I'll just check that. Oh, I don't know if that was an imprint. See that? A bit of a circle there. Could that be an imprint of a coin? Or was it just a bit of a lucky scoop? And that's the impression my digging tool left. No, it looks too round to me. I think it could be a coin. Oh, I can see a coin. I can see a coin. There's Nothing to get too excited about though. I think it's just a 2-cent piece. Yeah, I'm going to say it's a 2-cent piece. There it is. I can see the 2 there. 2-cent piece. Definitely see Queen Elizabeth II on the back. So there you go. 2 cents. So we had that little bit of an imprint there. Yeah, it's about that size. And then we've got the other side of the imprint just there. Cool. Was a coin. Not one that we can use. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, another 21, 22, and that wind's coming up again. I'll just move around here. 21, 22, just there. Not too great a target area, so could be a coin, could be a bottle top. Again, we won't know until we go down and have a look. Oh, gee whiz, these root systems are unbelievable. Let's just get that deep. Oh, let's get the pinpointer in there and have a look. Okay, well there's somewhere. Just in there somewhere. Let's see if we can get a bit of that out. Whoa. Come on. Coax you out. I'm just going to tone that down a bit. Okay, just in the side there. Let's see if we can manoeuvre that bit of a clump out. I was going to say without getting ourselves in the eye. Not in there. Oh, did we throw it? We did, we threw it. We threw it all the way over here. There we go. It was in fact a $2 coin, so that was worth the effort. Let's clean him up a bit so we can see. There you go, $2. Brilliant. Alrighty, I've just been doing the edges of the park along the trees. Haven't actually gone out into the middle yet. And just following this little path. Looks like a bit of a walkway that people use to get back out to the road. And just here, we got a nice 2021 just in there. Again, is it going to be a bottle top or is it going to be a coin? Let's have a look. Oh, it's very soft here. Just in here. Let's bring a bit of that up. Okay, brilliant. I can see just here. Look at that. Cool. Another $2 coin. So someone's dropped that coming along this path. Spiffo. Another $2 for the cause. Right, in the pouch it goes. Okay, still in this little path area. 21, 22. Just there. Not too sure about this one. Well, we'll give him a dig anyway. Where are you? Still in the hole. Whoa. That sound like I hit an aluminium can? I don't know. No. I think we've hit something coinish. Just over there in the wall. Here we go. Brilliant. Another $1 coin. Another one to add to the tally. Cool. Alright, I had a double tap 15 just here, so I thought, you know, 15, 16, I'll dig all the double tappers. And look at this. I'm not even quite sure what that is. It's a coin of some sort. is that on the back? Some dude. So that's going to be a foreign coin. It's probably not that old, but it's definitely foreign. Anyway, I'll have another look at that when we get home, when I've got my glasses on. But it's not Australian, so we can't spend it, but it's an interesting find all the same. Okay, this was another double tapping 15. Next to it, we just got that other strange coin, so I'm just going to have a look at this one as well. Never know. Here we go, it's a coin. It's got the same sort of little towers on it. And the same dude on the back. That says, I think that says, it's got a little 50 on it. I was going to say, I thought I might have said 1950, but it's got a little 50 on it, so it's 50 somethings. Okay. I'm going to move back away from the roadway, back down this little path, and we'll go back onto the park. Okay, well this time I've got a little key. There you go. Gave off a good signal just like a coin. No wonder. It's a nice little flat object. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, in amongst a lot of interference at the moment, we're getting a 21-22 just here. One down. I'm not sure if it's there's a couple of mobile phones in the park now. Ever since they came in, it's just been going crazy on my detector. I've done noise cancel and ground balance over and over and over, and it's just not doing anything, so hopefully they'll be gone soon and we'll get back to normal. In the meantime, I'm going to dig some rubbish. Bit of can slaw. Okay, we've got a 20 or 23 just here. There's a lot of interference still, just making it very hard. Even the pinpoint is going crazy. Might be just this part of the park. Okay, so I turned the pinpointer down because it was just going crazy, so it started to settle, and I just picked up the coin. Then it's a 1 cent piece. That's all it was. Alrighty, so we overcame a little bit of interference there, but it only paid off for 1 cent. Alright, so right behind that 1 cent piece, getting another signal of 22, 23, 24. Right at the back end of that previous little plug. So let's just open the back of it up and see what we can see. Just in there, let's stick that little bit out. See what that gives us. There we go. And that time, wow, we found another 1 cent piece. Must have been a 1 cent piece coin spill. Woo! Okay, this time we've got a nice high tone 25, 26, 27. Just there. Now, this should be a 2 cent piece if I'm not wrong. Let's just turn this right up. Still getting a bit of interference on the pinpointer, which is weird. Shove it in there. Okay, let's see, a coin. It's going to be a 2 cent piece as suspected. So there you go, all that trouble for a 2 cent piece. Alright. Okay folks, here's a bit of a wrap up. We ended up finishing there so we could go and have some lunch. So that park did have a fair bit of rubbish in there, like I said. So here's the typical stuff that we find. I'm not immune to finding this stuff. Heaps of bottle tops there, and your obligatory ring pulls and pull tabs and things. A bit of a tent peg there. a key, we got that cone, and that was the chocolate coin. As you can see, it was a 20-cent one. They should have Elizabeth on the back, but it's a little bit crumbled. That aluminium disc did turn out to be a dog tag with the name Jenna on it, so there you go. Not quite sure what these coins are. Cleaned them up and had a quick look. They're obviously foreign, maybe Thai or something like that. But that's a 10 and that's a 50 of whatever they are. We've got a couple of 2-cent pieces there, and some 1-cent pieces as well. We've got some dirty 50-cent pieces, as you can see, and that 20-cent piece, which was the coming home at the end of World War II of the soldiers. That's pretty cool. And we got some 2s and 1s, $2 coins and $1 coins. So all up we've got there 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, $11.20 in spendables that we can put towards the world's greatest shave for my son, so we can see him chop off all his hair. Anyway, that's it for today. Hopefully we'll get out again soon and see if we can find some more coins with a bit of a coin shooting session. Alright, until then, take care everyone, and see you next time.